Let's try this again. New mic, new problems. It's been a minute. Happy belated Thanksgiving to those who see this, and upcoming Christmas and Cyber and Black Friday and all the November holidays. When we last left off, everybody was turning in for the night. They got awoken to a wonderful, um, fever pitched, drunken dream, they think. At least one thinks. It was a fever pitch dream of Suichi and the Kawatoa and talking and all the other shenanigans. It was about another hour had passed into the night when you all just drifted back off to sleep before you started hearing some scurrying, some scratching, some noises of someone running for their life into your area. And the Harley, you there? See who's all there, right? Harley is not there. Oh, Remini. Clocks, roll me a constitution. Character's still a little drunk.
Okay.
Just barely enough. That's what you need. So you wake up and you hear coming from the south someone cats are
Cut down again.
sorry, I was lamenting over the cats climbing the curtain behind over there. So, champ, introduce your character as it's running into the room.
All right, so I'm running into a building.
You're running into an open foyered area. Yeah. You're running into a cave mouth entrance that's gutted into this area. It's only got some cloth drops in front of it, so you don't really know what's beyond it. And so you're coming in right about here, and Clocks is the only one awake. Everybody else is dead asleep, and you're huffing and puffing. Being chased by this lovely thing. On. Show. But like I said, there's cloth curtains, so no one sees beyond the cloth curtain that you're being chased by this. You're just run into a room that's full of beds and armed adventure.
Okay. I mean,
You've been running for about the last, I would say, 10 turns, so you're almost at exhaustion at this point.
So, I kind of take my cigar and I take it out of my mouth and I kind of tap on it a couple times, put it back in my mouth, take a quick little drag out of it, and I kind of arch my back up a little bit, take my hat off, and kind of wipe the sweat off my bald head, and with like a little handkerchief that I had in my pocket. Ugh. What is going on here? Where am I? kind of like look around the room. I see that only one other person here awake. Oh,
Correct.
you might be able to help me here. I put the hat back on. The name's Grimgas Smokefist. Mercenary for hire. I also deal in trade. Uh, would you mind telling me what the bloody hell that big green blob of snot is? Is it from an ogre?
Uh, I don't know
I don't
what
know.
you're talking about.
Isn't he cute?
It ate all of my shite. I take my gloves off and I pocket them. Uh, Nice to meet you there. I extend one hand.
About that time, Remini kind of wakens a bit too, and half sleep looks over.
Well, uh, uh, dang it. What did I do?
You see like a 3.5 foot tall, like kind of copper colored, maybe orange even, uh, goblin looking creature.
What? In a nice little top hat with a little monocle? Yes. I'm still questioning what the heck did I do? And how is it that it's in front of me? What did I do? How
What
did
was
I
in
not
front of you?
remember it?
Oh, terribly sorry,
I,
dear. Name's Grimgas Smokefist. I kind of like give you a nod with my top hat, just like kind of slightly taking it off my head, maybe a couple inches, and then putting it back down on my head, giving you a bow.
yes. Nice to meet you.
Didn't mean to wake y'all. Uh, do you mind if I rest here for the night? Kind of plot like
Yeah,
I
we
go
got
in my
another
little
bed.
like go in my little coin purse and I like take out a gold coin and I flick it to clock. There, that should be more than enough for a couple of nights in this establishment. I kind of like fix my coat there around myself. I like look around and how is the establishment? Is it like kind of mediocre
The
or is it like, like
like
kind
a
of fancy?
mom and pop
Okay,
tavern.
cool.
Are we going
Yeah.
for?
Yeah, so I'm definitely like smug about, flipping you a coin like, "Oh yeah, this is probably like a little penny."
For this city,
I'm
this ain't
asking for.
bad.
I'm asking the GM if that's correct.
Okay, so you guys are
We
in.
in like decent lodgings because we're preparing for something.
Yeah, when you say decent, compared to what? Because as a DM, there's like 4 rooms, and this being one of them, in this entire city that are considered decent quality. 3 of them are owned by drow matriarchs. So the rest of this place is a goblin shithole. So you do with that knowledge. But as it stands, you guys are in a multi-bedded room that kind of closed off from the other arena tournament goers, and you are in the veteran room. So it just has a few less bed bugs compared to the rest, and a few less fleas, and maybe an extra throw
Oh,
comparatively. As it
nah,
stands,
I don't want
though,
to think about that.
third world countries live better than this place. You can smell the outhouses from everywhere you can't get away from the smell. If it wasn't for the sulfur lake that is nearby, penetrating its smell over top of it all, it would be god awful. You're basically getting nose blindness at the. But aside from that, it's not bad. A gold's worth it. And the gold he tosses you, clocks, you look at it, you're like, this isn't normal currency. You recognize the currency, but it's old currency, as in off planet currency.
Oh.
So it's gold. Gold's gold. And it's coin. It's gold coin.
Okay.
But aside from that setup, do with it as you see fit. Place is flea ridden. I would give it a 4 out of 5 fleas per bed. This one has like maybe a few less bed bugs comparatively. You know damn well in the morning you're going to be using a cleansing spell of some sort.
Okay.
Um, whatever was chasing you doesn't come in the room. I do need a perception check from all three of you, though. All right. Clocks. Only clocks.
Jeez.
You see up underneath the it's not so much tattered, just there's a lot of drapery that they've used to put over the doorway or the archway, I should say, to block drafts. You see some slime that comes across the bottom of the curtain and all that stuff, and it's there for about 20, 30 minutes before it goes away.
Oh, that's lucky.
It's about 3:30 a.m. and do you all go back to sleep?
Yeah, so I walk in the middle of the room here and I take my coat off and my hat and I go, it's the maid for the place.
That's
Oh,
funny.
I think we lucked out of not having one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it would have been one of you two. It's me, Dad.
Yeah, no.
Well, where do you put the coat in here?
On your own arm. You can take it off, hang on to it. If you want it to remain kind of clean.
Hello, I paid for this place. Come over here and I get in this bed here, whoever the hell this is, and lay my coat over myself and put my top hat on top of my stomach there.
Yep. That's
I take
about
my
it.
Laying next to you in that bed, in that multi bed, is Youngin, snoring up a storm. She's still in all of her armor. She looks like she's got her head bandaged and in a concussion.
Oh, I miss Youngin.
Oh, it
And
could be
for a
worse.
reminder for folks,
Ogre snot
this is
dinner.
Remini, who you were talking to.
Not horrible looking, I promise.
And Clocks, although she doesn't look.
This is doing me a valuable justice.
These are their model pictures because they do not look like that right now. They are pretty beaten up from their journey at the moment. This is just their.
You want to dig that
Professional
hole?
headshots.
You want to dig that hole a little bit deeper?
yeah. I'll dig it to the bottom.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it could be worse. I could be ogre snot dinner right now. Oh,
This is true.
kind of shift a little bit there and then doze off, sleep myself.
Well, with that, you all taper back off to sleep. You wake up to some god awful screeching about 4 hours later as morning wakes, and you think it's a rooster. You're not sure. It sounds like it's someone strangling this rooster, but you all wake up about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is daytime again. Everybody else seems to be sleeping in. The snooze button, Remini, Clocks, and Smoke Fist. You all wake up to the sound of the rooster.
Oh, I woke up like a couple minutes prior to this, and I'm over there like shining my boots and polishing my monocle and making sure my gloves are all nice and tidy as I put them on. Oh, you're finally awake. What took you so long? Seems all the ladies around here
What?
are a bunch of hens when they're sleeping. Y'all snore so loud I could barely get a wee asleep.
That happens when you're hardworking adventurers.
Oh, you're an adventurers. Cousin was an adventurer once. I had to take his bloody life. Not that I like to or not, but job's a job.
You had to take his life?
Well, yeah, I got paid a mighty penny for it too.
Well, what kind of work do you do?
Oh, just some mercenary work. Pretty much anything involves killing. Oh, and I also have my own shop. Would you like to buy something? I don't have anything on me anymore, but when I do, uh, I'll give you a discount, a little 1% discount. And I give her a wink.
I gave everybody back hit point for their
Oh.
well rest.
I just realized I'm still wearing a cowboy outfit, aren't I?
Oh yeah, we haven't. Um, yeah, right. A cowgirl outfit
Ugh.
given personally to you by David. She's wearing the latest in David accessories. He's coming out with his own clothing line.
Mm. It's gonna be
It's all.
specifically for gnomes, isn't it?
It's gonna be specifically just for you and anyone who can fit your type.
Mm.
One size fits one.
Yep. One of a kind fashion line.
Yeah, that would be the case.
Hmm.
Or all sizes to fit one instead of one size fits all.
Yep. Yep.
The Davi. If you're a gnome and you have uh, an hourglass XXX digit and goes right down to the, you too can wear this outfit.
Bane of my existence. I wasn't talking to you.
uh, welcome, Ty. Welcome, Kamars. Kamars, you wake up, you look over, there's a new resident.
Initiative.
You
I'm
roll
joking.
initiative.
I remember they're shining my boots right now.
For a repeat, since oh, you're not loaded in. When you get loaded in, I'll show you. Kamar,
Sorry,
uh,
it took me longer than it was expecting.
you're good. We've had a miserable start. Kamar's, this is his what was it? What was it that it was back in the 80s? Your glamour shot. Here's Kamar's glamour shot. Just as a reminder.
Well, this is taking a long time to load in today.
Yeah, there's been some bad gateway, so took me forever too. So again, it is morning time. You three are awake. Kamar's here shortly. Will be awake. What do you all want to do? Everybody else is still asleep. The Drow House captain in the corner is asleep. Youngin is still trying to uh, rest back her concussion. Zish is power napping, dreaming of both barrels, I guess, and whatever the goblin lady meant. Um, you guys have free reign. You start to hear the marketplace to the south bustling, and you hear some of the contestants that are in the other room that you're supposed to not go visit stirring. They're probably going to go out their entrance to the marketplace. You're free to explore.
So I get done shining my boots finally and put my top hat on my head and my monocle in my eye. I light up a new cigar, take a couple of puffs out of it, and put my gloves on. Stand up. I turn to everyone else. Well, I don't know about you, but I gotta go and do something around here. I like to make money and time's a wasting. You wouldn't happen to know of a good way to make any coin around here, would you?
Uh, there's a casino. Mm,
Bloody hell's a
wood.
casino? Oh! I kind of snap my fingers. And when I snap my fingers, you see a couple of sparks kind of ignite. You wouldn't happen to mean that gambling hall where you lose all your money?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, no, 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 no. No, you see, I'm, how can you say, looking for coin, not looking to lose coin.
Mm,
Oi.
It's good because their gambling game they call here is how many fingers can you chop?
oh, that's good to know. Mm,
Seems to be a lot of contestants.
Oh,
At least one time contestants.
I'm heading out. You all have a wonderful day. And I give my, like, I take my top hat off and give him a bow, and I start walking this direction.
So to the south is the open air marketplace. To the east is more entertainment district than anything. So, which are you going to go into the marketplace or are you going to go into the entertainment?
I'm opening this door.
You open the door. It's
He's
more
going entertainment.
Okay. I mean, this is where I'm
for the
going, so
Yeah,
I don't know where I'm
well,
going, so I'm like, yeah.
So, are you two following? So I could transition
sure.
the scene.
Yeah.
Me transition
our
the scene.
screens are okay. Screens slightly different. Got it.
I had to divide the maps in half.
No, I was talking about our normal lower buttons. Seems like we're using a different user interface.
Loaded in finally.
Don't worry about
Well, it looks like we only have this map today.
it. It's fine.
Oh no.
What's
I'm gonna. There's been some issues with the latest update, and
yeah.
me trying to. I draw too good a map, and I need to downscale my map drawing. So I forgot to load this map, and we're not going to sit there and spend 30 minutes loading a map. So
Nope.
we can just do this theater of the mind. I'll
Hey,
tell you
go
what
ahead,
that
keep
is.
going. Hey, we've been doing good so far.
Yeah, we could do theater of the mind. The very first shop that you, huh?
I was waiting.
Okay. As you pass down the corridor to your north, you come across a shop, and the shop to the north, you see the gentleman you saw once before, and but not uh, Grigar, obviously. Let me find a picture of him. I do have.
Oh no.
Yes. Oh yes.
All right.
Hold
Clock.
on. Hold on. Where?
Go ahead and
Hold
roll
on.
your eyes very much out loud.
See this gentleman, and he starts. He notices you all. He's like, "Oh, welcome back! Come back, please, to the Walking Dead Coffin Emporium." You see a
Oh, there's
little
that.
goblin. You see a little goblin behind him, and he's
Okay.
poking. He's poking this guy with a stick. And he's like, "That's better. You keep doing this." You. He looks like an inflatable tube man, and he's being poked by a little goblin, and he trying to invite you to come into the Emporium, the Coffin Emporium.
I go over and I start a conversation with the goblin. I take the cigar out of my mouth and I say, "Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know how to make any money on this establishment, would
Whoa!
you?"
Whoa! About that time, he pokes the thing. He's like, "Shut up! I'm trying to do business." What was that?
Just your establishment here. You wouldn't happen to know how to make money, huh?
Oh yeah, you bring us dead bodies and we take care of them. We got this. You got dead bodies? We got dead bodies. You can have dead bodies. We got coffins. We got things to put them in. No?
Well, when I have a dead body, and I kind of
Oh,
brush
yeah.
off I kind of tap my cigar a couple times and brush the ash off, and I put it back in my mouth. I'll come right to your establishment, buddy.
Well, do you want a pre-game? We got coffins that are multi-layered, facet, shelved. You bring one with you, you can stick multiple bags of bodies. We call it the body bag of holding.
Yeah, cool, buddy.
We also have a self-cleaning, devouring bag of holding, but it doesn't do good for business. But we got one. He goes and he's like, "Huh, huh." He pulls out this bag, and it's just this giant sack. And he's like, "See, you put the body in here. It stores many bodies. Body bag of holding, I'm telling you. And it's going to make a killing in the future. I know. And I got like three and a half of them because the other one we kind of cut in half, but it's half a bag. Want one?
I can't really say I want one, but
Well, can I interest you in the coffin of dragon?
Look,
You see,
I'm here to make
we
money, not spend it. If I wanted to spend it, I go see my ex-wife.
well, me too. She's over in the used ladies' tents, if you know what I mean. But she turned it a profit.
She makes more than you do. So
I remember that tent.
Yeah, she's under the well used. She really gets going. I mean, she scrubs dishes really well. Uses her own spit too. I see nothing like it. But that aside, dude, you bring me bodies, we recycle here. See, I got Bugbear the Cycler in there, and he just recycles the bodies. We find ways to use it. Can't get enough of them in here. We got these guys that. Would you keep the smoke down back there? Oh, it's you. So we what we do is we try to get these bodies, but every night they're just gone. I mean, there's plenty of dying here, but no one turns in the bodies. We can't recycle the bodies, so we don't get much profit off the cycling of bodies. But bring us a body, and we'll pay you for it. Got people that need parts, apparently. This one guy's the stitcher. He's next to the bitcher, but we haven't figured out what he's trying to pitch.
I kind of turn around. Is the rest of the party there behind me?
Yeah, they're standing there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I turn back to the goblin and I go, how much for a body?
It's about that time the lich goes, "Oh, the coffee emporium!" And he's like, "Shut up! Can't get him to work when I need him to work, and he works when I don't need him to work. I freaking hate liches." Tell you, it's a dead business with them. um, well, we don't want pre-killed bargains. We're not into that, but the bounties and all that stuff, we're looking for, I don't know, it just happened to be found dead situations.
Wait a minute. You
Not
just
trying to tell you
said
to
bounty, and
bring
my
in the
eyes lit
body.
up. And I kind of go, so, if I was to go about a bounty, where can I get it?
Oh, go over to Two Fingers and don't stare at his hand. Okay, well, I don't know how you can not stare at his hand. He waves it around when he's talking all the time. But, anyways, you talk to Two Fingers, and he'll talk to, I think it's Beatrice, and then she'll talk to Clyde, and Clyde talks to. What you need to do is you need to go down to where the known places, past Yum Crunchers. Might want to not go there. I don't think you're into that stuff. Yum Crunchers, great, delicious. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think the people behind you will have some delicate metabolism, whatever that word means. Metobasilim. But what was I saying? Bounties, right. Okay. So you know what? You just turn around and go into the building behind you. The guards are right there. Ask them. Oh, I was making it so convoluted. That right across behind you, there's a the Drow Sheriff's Station, and there's a board right there that's got all the bounties listed on it. Turned around.
I'm gonna go look at the board.
Um. So, other than some nondescript goblins, because they all look about the same, you do see a few standouts. Um, one is this. They don't have a picture. They just kind of have like a scrawling, and it's like shaman of the. It kind of trails off in so much lengthitude that you're like, what the hell? And it just down at the bottom says eco druid causing issues in the local area. His name is like 5 miles long. Then there's the cat sighted on windows here. Then there's one that said that's this you think it's a fairy, you're not sure, and it's known for causing pranks by cleaning the urinals beyond cleaning, and so they think it's a non-health concern issue where it's a detriment to the current location for making the place inhabitable. You have another one that is for a Thromper who's been known to raid with his Thromper buddies the local area. And you recognize it, or at least you think you recognize it, with the Thromper that you saw back at the cave. Roll me a perception check or history. History.
Everyone?
Well, it would be Kamar's, and okay, that's enough history. You remember seeing, because it's got an identifiable scar right across from the ear to the neck on the bounty page, and the Thromper that you saw back at that cave entrance did have that scar going from the ear to the neck.
We just
So
sealed
aside
up
from
that cave, right?
no, when you came out of the cave and you looked left and you tried to go the wrong way around, the long way,
Oh,
you came across this big rhino thumper looking
that's right.
muscular
Okay.
things. Yeah. You recognize the scar that it had and the one that's identified in this picture. So you have that, you have the obsessive cleaning compulsive fairy, and you have the eco shaman that's causing issues in the area. Those three stand out as bounty.
Which
Like
one has the
they're at
highest
the
bounty?
top of the list. The druid, or the druid. Then there's the and then second place is the Thropper. The third place is the OCD fairy. Everything else is like random goblins, and they're like petty crimes. Like he stole my dinglebopper or my ring or something like that, and they're like a few copper here and there. These though, the myth there's 150 mithril coins for the druid. There's 80 mithril coins for the Thromper, and there's for the OCD fairy, they're offering 50 uh, gold coin. Everything else is coppers and silver. Like the parchment it was printed on is worth more. There's a drow guard standing out front. One of the ones that don't look like they're weak and frail and feminine.
I hate to ask you this, but what does our new friend look like?
I'm about a 3.5
Oh,
foot
yes.
tall goblin creature. I have a top hat on, monocle. Always have a cigar lit. Currently, I got my white gloves on. A little coat overhaul over my tuxedo, and
I
kind of
For
like
a
him.
orange, copper colored in skin tone.
for a goblin, he looks like he's got every now and then you see a metal glitter to his skin tone as well. He doesn't look like the rest of the goblins here in character or uh, skin tone. So
Oh, and I definitely look a little old around the edges, if you know what I mean.
You're older.
if
Well,
you
this gives you a pretty old look, and you can say that the glint of silver is right on your left side of the picture as we're looking at the smoke on the right.
for those that played the side quest off camera game, he's what's known as a copper goblin. Uh, I gotta go let the cat in, hurrying up, but I could still hear. Talk amongst yourselves.
Maybe go get this annoying druid guy. He's worth the most.
Oh, you wouldn't mind if I tagged along with you?
You're our new mascot, so yes, you're coming with us.
You're
Kinda,
leading the charge.
I kind of look you up and down, and I go, mascot. And my tone goes from like a high pitch to like an immediate, I'm not in a good mood any longer.
Um.
I'm
Okay.
just joking with you.
Mascot is the
Yeah,
not
I'm just joking. Gotta tease the new guy.
We got enough mascots.
Yeah.
My cougar is hot. My cougar probably wants to. My cougar can be our new mascot.
I always thought Suichi was the mascot.
I'm
Luigi is the
Luigi is the
mascot.
scared. I swear that's who was our mascot.
The mascot's got followers.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that's
mascot's
weird.
got the.
Heck yeah.
All right, so the druid is
Oh,
the
what
one
is
you
your name,
all
by
are.
the way?
Oh, well, the not mascot of the party, and I kind of like scruff my
Right.
a little bit. The name's Grimgar Smokefish. I take my top hat off and a slight bow. And I put it back on my head, showing that my head is bald.
Gringos. I like it.
Oakfist.
Pleasure to
Powerful name.
have you a part of
Powerful
our
name.
party.
I like it. My name is Kumar. As you
Remini.
can tell, I'm kind of like really rough around the edges.
I'm a pain in the butt.
Oh, that's him. The pain in the butt's, and I point to the drow elf. He's the pain in the butt.
Roll me an Arcana check there, Grimgar. As you look around the party, you notice some of the things. One, you've got a lizard folk that in the other room. The other, Kamar looks human, pretty beefy and burly, almost orc size for a human. Might be one of the local humans, which you heard very little about because they're just sort of around. The there's the rock gnome, which that's clocks, and you realize that Remini is a pure blood Yuan-Ti. And Jared Luth is some weird dark elf. Don't have any clue what it is, but it's not a drow. That's just for your own.
Okay. So I kind of I take my cigar in my hand, and I'm like I just kind of hold it on my mouth while I'm talking, and I take my other open hand and I go, "This is why they call me Smoke Fist," and I like snap my fingers for reference in case anyone's wondering. I'm using control flames, and uh the like little embers around my cigar like kind of come off and go onto my hand, like my open hand there, and you can just kind of see like slight embers around it, more of like a magical effect more than damage or anything like that. And I snap my fingers and they go back onto the cigar, and I take a couple puffs out of it.
Cool. They go, I think I'm gonna like this guy. Does all that magic-y stuff like everybody else does around here.
What can I say? I don't like to get my hands dirty. The gloves are full.
Oh, that's what you got me for now.
But if you're needing an ass kicking, I kind of take my hand off my cigar now and I undo, like I take off my gloves. I'm pretty good at that too, and I start to like punch the air a couple of times, and you can kind of feel the weight of my punches just around your area. I'm not too great with weapons though, but unarmed, little little goblin to tussle with, if you know what I mean. I put my gloves back on. All right, looks like you're the leaders here. So, where to, boss?
One of the other guys around me, I'm like, who are you looking at when you said the leader?
He
Looking
was
at
talking to
yeah,
you.
yeah. I'm looking at you.
I'm not the leader.
You have been perceived by me as the leader.
Don't tell Jer.
Yeah, I'm not the leader. I'm the guy who says that thing needs to be broken, punched, or put in its place.
I don't think we have a leader. Not really.
As she looks around cluelessly.
Yeah, we've been kind of just group decisioning it.
Yeah, you all don't have a leader. However, you always keep turning and listening to the gnome.
Yep. Because
We definitely don't have a
the
leader.
gnome's the one that had the money.
Well, what? We don't know what to do. Should we kill it? Break it? What? Turn to the gnome. Oh, go left.
Left it
Exactly.
is.
Laws and all of the plans.
Well, if we're
Yeah.
gonna go looking for this druid guy, well, we can go about seeing, talking to the guards and seeing where he was last seen, or get some more information about him.
Sounds good to me.
What the bloody hell the god's gonna do? If you guys haven't noticed, my character has multiple voices.
I have noticed. I have noticed. Sitting here thinking that there's more than one of you. Just an invisible one or something.
An invisible one.
There is a guard. Yeah. Standing next to that board.
Well, I'm gonna talk to him like, this
He
druid
looks mighty
guy.
guardish.
Druid guy. Do you know where he was last seen, or where he likes to frequent, or got any
Guard
information
looks.
about him?
Guard zones in for a second. Looks down. He's like, ugh. The sun. You know, drows were not meant to be in the sun. Why we weren't underground? Your question about the druid. So,
Yeah.
from my understanding, the druid lives out on the outskirts. He's an eco shaman problem issue. We don't have much information on the fact that he's out in the grasslands and eastward, and he's been uh, causing a problem with farmers and all sorts of issues. We don't have much information, and it's all seems to be hearsay. But all the farmers got together and a bunch of others and gave us the money for this bounty. So, yeah, go out the south gate and head eastward, and good luck. Talk to the farmers, and maybe some of the goblins are still living in their old settlement. It's about
Gotcha.
a day and a half journey out there.
Gotcha. How did we get to the south exit?
We go back the way you came and go south,
Gotcha. Thank you.
and then go around the outside, and then go through and around the outside. It goes south through the outside.
Ugh.
Um, to the east more, there's more entertainment venue stuff. There's the the Goblin Pissing League. There's
Oh.
the uh, bar attached that's attached to God knows what else. There's the breakfast in bed. There's a host of other places. The uh, dance hall, all of that stuff.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Number 12, because I got the list of all of the things, of all
Oh,
of the buildings. Number 23, Crash Out. It's supposed to be next to the pissing contest. I don't know.
yeah, Crash Out. It's a looks like a place to sleep.
Oh, okay. I only have the names written down. Absolutely no idea what. Sorry. Okay. As you were.
Oh yeah, and there's Stooley's place to drink and eat.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a place called In Cheap Priced. Literally, the name is In Cheap Priced. You could either go east and south into where there's more places, or you can go back west and south and around through the marketplace. You kind of sort of could go both directions to get to the south,
Oh yeah, we were
which
needing to wait for our cart to get fixed up. How long? How much longer for that was?
only been 10 hours. That cart's not going to be ready in 10 hours or a half a day. You're looking
Oh
at
yeah,
least about 6 to 7 days by
because we're
Goblin
getting it.
Standard Time.
We're getting it pimped out.
Oh, was that druid supposed dead or alive? Mounted.
It doesn't say. None of the postings say dead or alive.
I'll turn to the guard and be like, "Is he? We're supposed to kill him or bring him back alive?"
Um, talk to the contact. The contact is in the nearby farm village. And the if you go, it's on the other side of the lake. I don't know what the hell they call their village, but if you go to the farm countryside on the other side of the lake, if you go down south and east, follow around the lake, and there's a gentleman there that's in charge of the farmland. He could give you that information. You're just gonna need to go talk to him. We don't. We just tell you where to go to get that information.
Gotcha. Thank you. More than helpful. And why the hell do they keep you in the sun? I don't know that why either. That's stupid.
What?
Oh, he was complaining earlier about being out in the sun. So I was just
Yeah,
kind of agreeing with him.
it's a drow settlement in broad day, blistering sun. Not in the underground. we go by old standards, they're getting like minuses to everything they're doing. So, yeah, which direction do you want to go? South through the center of the entertainment district. It's very congested, or back west and south. Either way is going to get you to the south gate.
One that'll lead us towards the most shopping areas.
Which kind of shopping are you looking for?
Weapons for me.
Well, try the marketplace.
Yeah. Unless
I
anybody
mean, you
else
went
has
through
something else they
the
want to look for.
yeah, you went through like kind of the food commerce district up north, and then you got the entertainment district. You got a livestock ish district, and then you got a marketplace. It's like a regular little city, just ran by these people.
To the market area then. We can find
All right.
something useful. Everybody agree with that?
Yep.
I can't complain.
Grim-
Wherever the money goes, I'll follow.
All right. So looking at the map, I've put you all in a spot. You have free reign to move around. Each of the little places I will bring up and deal with. I had to delete all the tokens I had on the map. I still got to redo the map and downgrade its quality. Till we get there, I'm just going to wing it. So, by all means, head around the west side.
Of course, our pets and that are coming with us, but
Yeah, for the time being, yes.
yeah.
You're going to head through the marketplace, south side, and you're leaving anything that doesn't need to be with you there. Youngin's going to stay behind and recuperate, okay? As for everything else, your Tarnisher, your Cougar, and the Kalatoa and Luth, they're all with you. So this leaves your mule and your pancake are up at the shop and at the valet, and Youngin is going to stay behind and heal. Kosher?
Yep.
Cool.
Yes.
So let's move you guys around. I need to fix the lighting too because it's not showing it as day. Global elimination. Yay. Nice. It's going to be harder to hit a red car.
Yep.
Nuts. Okay. You step into a very busy market. There are goblins everywhere, hobgoblins everywhere, orcs everywhere, bugbears everywhere. They're all doing daily commerce. People are trading things left and right. It's pretty busy. There's even a few drow running around. Well, aside from the guards. It seems like most of the drow in this city are governmental employees, or they're in thongs by a beach.
Yeah, the sorry ones are.
You've come across the fact that other than 3 female drows that are leading the city, all the rest are male, and they're all falling into 3 categories: plain, homely men that are guards that are everywhere. You've got the effeminate or feminine, barely can hold up a spear ones, and then you got the ones that are over by the beach. They just are all in those three categories. The good looking muscular ones are by the beach. The normal ones are in guard clothing, and the weak ones are kind of in guard clothing, you could call it. But they're all employed. You don't really see many civilians, and you haven't found, other than the orc stuff or goblins running around. It's the first booth you come across. Sulfur. What number did we leave off on?
Um,
Because I'm going to label them as we go. Relabel. You said 23 was crash out. Was there anything else after that? Couldn't hear you.
Crash out. Pissing contest is 24. Doolies. And cheap
26
price.
should be a cheap price.
Yeah.
27?
Smith and Grind. You gave me the full list of them.
I gotcha. All right.
I don't know
Here's
where
Smith.
they all are.
This is Smith and Grind. You see a Draugr working in the shop, and he's got a few goblins in the background, and he looks like he's hammering out bent pieces of metal and requests. He doesn't seem to have much wares, and he just sharpens tools, it looks like, and smiths out bent.
Mm.
See. Oh, this place over here. We're going to skip ahead on some of these. $40. Over here, it's a place called Blast Powders. It's got dried powders all over, vases and vases and jars. There's a hobgoblin there. See. This place right here, 42, is called Bags and Belts. Oops. Bags and Belts. Thank you, Cat. Loki, knock it off. Come on. What do you want? What, do you want to go back outside? The cat's just growling and rubbing my monitor right. Pissed off. Thank you. So, Bags and Belts. This place right here is called Nice Sticks. This one right here is called
Gotta look at the
Piddins
nice.
and Such. It's a bunch of nice sticks, like nice sticks, all varying types. sizes, sticks, barrels full of sticks. Used to be a term for someone who collected bundles of sticks. What was it? Began with an F. But yes, there's bundles of sticks. Some are burnable, some of them are pole shaped, some of them could go to axe head, used with an axe head. You get it. It's it's
Bunch of nice
this one right.
sticks.
It's called nice sticks for a reason. 44 is pittons and such. 45 is axe heads. That's it, just axe heads. It's got some food out front, and they're using the food and cutting the food, showing that these axe heads are sharp. Whenever they're not sharp, they send it over to 27, and he sharpens them, and so it's just a bunch of axe heads. That is in this section. To the just immediate south, right here, is a bunch of open tables where I used to have icons there. I got rid of them because, but there are people sitting and eating in the open area. It's just a eating area. There's a gentleman right next to 44, next to a pig thing, and he's carving off pieces of this charbroiled pig, and he's selling the pig fat, and people are going and eating over at the table. The axe head place is carving up fruit and stuff, and they're selling the fruit using just the axe heads. Some they're double dipping their sales. And that's what you see in this local area. Every now and then they go over to sticks and such, buy a bunch of sticks, they sharpen the sticks, and they use it for all the other the pork meat and stuff. So it kind of all feng shui's. Anything you're looking for?
Nothing so far. Might be back to the nice sticks though.
Well, if you well, there's more marketplace down south. There's two venues to north walkway through this architecting tunnels and everything, and a south walkway that lead to the other side of the market. So if nothing here interests you,
Go to the other side of the market.
all right, travel on down there.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Champ, Renemy, Renem, I, Remy. All righty. So to the north, you have a place called Shafts Only. Next to it is Scabbards and Sheets. Over here, you have a place called Fur Leggings and Chaps. Off to the back end, you have a place called Third Hand Shopwares. Over to the left in the small area, you have something called Tunics for Small. And across from it, you have Tunics for Big. As you stumble through, you have one place called Grains. Underneath it, you have a place called Bottled. Just underneath that, you have a place called Hammers and Daggers. This place right here called Salt and Torches. That's all they sell, salt and torches. Place in the back, it's labeled general junk store. It's just got junk, random junk. If you've ever been to a flea market and that person's just got all random stuff, old rusted bolts, that's what's here. Uh, and there's a kind of a smithing area down here. It's not really labeled. They're just kind of smithing, kind of like the other place was. Over here, it's uh, this place right here. I didn't give it a. This place is called Two Barrels.
I've got to go see Two Barrels.
You see the goblin lady there. And she looks at you like, where's my. Really? My cats are. Where's my tall, green, and scaly? You're not him. But,
No, I'm
you
not.
know, I don't mind if you're here as well. We got barrels. And look, you see behind you is actually a lot of different types of barrels for guns, like musket barrels. They're all uh yeah, it's a bunch of barrels and for guns
Oh,
and ways to interconnect it. Like it's a functioning shop. And just below it is dried powders. That's the name of the place, Dry Powders. And off to the left, you see the other goblin lady. Um, where Traps and Jugs is the name of her shop. Number 56, Traps and Jugs.
I know one of us here was really into guns. Who was that?
Everyone but you. Let's see the two. Let's see, definitely Zish. I know
Mhm.
Yeah.
that much. So you have Traps and Jugs, you have dry powders, and Two Barrels. The two goblin ladies own shops across from each other. And as far as you can tell, they own dry powders together. So, what y'all want?
What's the store I'm right next to? 59.
59, that's General Junk Store.
Oh, okay.
Roll me an investigation check and I'll tell you what you find.
Not a dodge.
What kind of traps do they sell here when you're done with that?
Bear traps, fox
I know nothing.
roll me. No, you find stuff. Roll me a 1d100 on the percentile.
Nothing here.
Can't win.
Over.
Never get a nice chair.
Finding anything over here?
As soon as she rolls a 1d100, I'll find out.
Yeah.
$70.
She finds a derelict looking cylindrical object. She's unsure what it is. But it looks fascinating.
Can
Somebody want to help her identify this item?
How much is it going to cost me, even if I was even occupying the idea of it?
There's no price tags on anything.
So you just walk over and grab what the hell you want?
There's a goblin there, along with a hobgoblin. They're just staring at there. You can ask them.
Okay.
I'll try to help her identify it since I'm right next to
Alright.
her.
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana.
All right. What did I do?
That's right, barbarian
Come on.
fighter.
It's
Roll
about
me an
right.
Arcana.
That's about right. It looks like something.
Wow.
Need help?
What do
Can I
you
do it?
think? No. What do you think it is,
Something
Kamars?
cylindrical.
No. I want to hear what your idea of it is.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
I
I'm
want
not
the
even
player to assume
It
what
looks
it
like a
is.
piece of metal that is cylindrical. It looks round.
Yeah, but what
Looks
do
like a
you think
feeding
a
stick.
derelict
Yeah,
piece of
but
cylindrical
it's
metal is?
shiny.
It looks like a metal good stick.
It's shiny.
A metal what?
It looks like a metal good stick.
A good
A
stick?
metal-
Yeah, no, none of it. No. No. All right,
So
none
what
of
do
them.
you think it is there?
Oh, apparently we all had too much turkey, so none of us are brain functioning.
Come on, Grimgar, what do you think a derelict metal cylindrical thing is?
So approximately how large in size is this exactly? Like in diameter?
About
The rest
half
is
your
barrel.
size?
Okay.
No, wait a minute.
I kind of
Like,
take my cigar out of my mouth and brush off
what?
the ash a little bit, and I go, oh, it's one of those little flying saucer things. You know, that you fly it, you throw it at things, but it's for like ogres or something. You know, the big guys. And I kind of look over at the much taller than me human that's relatively buff, bigger than you even.
I am not having a pleasant day with the cats today.
Oh, well. No, yeah,
Oh God.
that's a cute description. If it was like a 12-inch cylindrical device, all right, I could put a little more
12 inch.
imagination to it.
half his size is 16 inches.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got one last contender. Clocks, would you like to tell him what it is?
Well, let's find out.
Roll an Arcana.
Who knows what it is?
Fox knows always what it is.
Yeah, probably not.
Really? She
What
knows
do
what it
you
is.
think it is?
Oh, Christ.
Hmm,
It's got the party stumped. Whatever this large, cylindrical, metallic, derelict item is, that's about half the size of you or Grimgar.
Is it solid or is it hollow?
You like to knock on it? Find out?
Sure.
You knock on it. It's hollow on the inner.
I know what it is. I think I know what it is out of game.
Is it 16 inches tall or 16 inches in diameter?
I leave that to your imagination.
Yeah, that was our problem.
You've got as many clues as it could be. You tell me what you think it is.
I think it's an empty bullet shell.
Since nobody could roll the Arcana, and that's the whole point of this shop. Whatever you think it might be, it might be that.
An empty bullet shell.
I know what's actually in the shop, but anyways. Yes, it's hollowed out. It's got a hollowed internal noise.
I'm gonna walk away for now. Do do do. Do 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 do.
It's
It's
got
a
little
drum.
dealy bopper. It's a drum. Oh, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And I just start hitting it.
One of the
Wow.
hobgoblins comes over and he's like, "You gonna buy it?"
What is it?
What do you need it to be? Everything here is just junk. Whatever you need it to be, it is.
Holder of water.
It could hold water if you need to.
How do you open it?
Can
I'm gonna
opener.
do a search for stuff.
A can opener?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna shoot a cat next.
We got about 12 minutes left of gaming.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys are trying to find? Because this is going to be a nightmare for you all to find anything, and it's meant to be a nightmare. So tell me what you're looking to try to get.
Money.
We don't even know what we're
Anything
supposed
that
to
looks like a weapon.
Weapons. Well, you've got plenty of weapons.
No, I don't.
He doesn't. He really does
Okay.
not.
Just because I
Around
have
your
two different sword. Well, let me look. Let me see what
He's
I
like,
got.
hold on, I gotta open my bag real
I
quick.
got a hook and spear. I got a bunch of javelins. I got a
I
clockwork
don't have enough
sword.
weapons.
A Sungfang Opaz pill. A
Can't even
Thunderstrike.
pronounce them.
I can't even pronounce shit. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So how is
I
this
need
useful?
pronounceable weapons.
If you can't pronounce them, then that's not very useful. So we need to get you something that is.
I got that.
realistic.
And that.
Realistic in not realistic life. Eh.
Is this one I can make? One of them can make me hit stuff from far away. The other one can make me is up close and hit things. I
Well,
need more stuff.
Hands on versus aerial.
how's this? You'll get an advantage the next time you come through this place when there's more of the party. Since there's just the four of you right now, we don't have some of the other people, and everybody's
Oh,
rolling
we're
low,
having a
and
talk.
everybody's rolling low with their investigations. It's kind of like you're not seeing anything you want to buy. So come back on a different day. Your investigations are shit. You're not seeing anything you like. That happens when you go to a city,
We need
right?
sleep.
Yeah.
We need sleep.
I am dealing with a growling cat that's just
Yeah. Okay. The Sunfang. Okay. That one is a little harder to pronounce for the Tepazophili? Yeah. The hell with that one. But you got a Thunderstrike Atoll. Those are fun.
That's used with javelins. So
Well, it's you could use it with just even a dart or even like an arrow. It's meant to,
it helps me throw them.
yeah,
Yeah. And the other one's basically a glaive.
yeah.
day with the up. Hey, look, snap. The whole thing, the whole screw snapped off, and now this thing is like,
Yes.
All right. So the white
okay,
chair is broken.
yes. Anyways,
How do you break every single chair that you seem to use?
all right, we could talk about that later. The
Ugh.
where are we right now? Is we're you
Apparently
all
about
you,
the point.
you all failed your investigation checks. Nothing of interest, and that's kind of how I like to run my markets. You go through things. You're not seeing what you're looking for. When you roll a little bit higher on your investigation checks, you'll find more of what you're looking for. That's so for right now. There's nothing of interest. It bores you. You could talk to the NPCs, or you can move towards Crunchy and Yummy and towards the South Gate. What would you like to do?
Move towards the south gate then. Unless somebody sees something they need here, like from the gun shop.
Gun shop, you know? Flexing.
Ah,
Ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. After a little bit, 3 hours in the marketplace, I'm sure later in the game sessions, you'll be like, I know where I could get exactly what I need.
Yeah, I should better get back there if we ever see that area again.
Eh. There'll be a time in the future you'll be like, I need a bunch of sticks, and I know just.
Yeah, I'll go find my
Yep.
stick. I need a stick. Where's my stick? It's back there. Go find stick.
Trying to draw paint a picture of what this society is. It's a giant flea market. What were you expecting? Magic, gear, anywhere?
Nah.
No, not really. I was expecting what we found, kind of really.
I was kind of
I
expecting
thought we were like,
this.
"Oh, that's interesting," but no, I don't want it.
Yeah.
I can always use more books.
No. Oh God, no more books. No more books. Girl. Girl, we how many pounds of books we got right now?
I'm going to make a rolling library.
Rolling.
I'm gonna make a rolling weapon shop.
Hey. Except it's a hovering library right now.
Okay. You see a dead body that's just you don't know. It had to have been recent.
One end to another.
Yeah, it had to have been recent. It's been slid to the corner by something and just kicked aside. People are just walking by. The place above uh, the lettering. This place is called Crunchy Yum Yum. You have to walk through Crunchy Yum Yums in order to get through to the other side.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I'm kind of
I go over
scared to go
here.
in there.
I go
Yeah,
over.
I'm not sure I want to go any further. This is kind of
I go over to the
weird.
dead body. I take off my gloves, and I kind of take my cigar out of my mouth. I kind of brush a little bit of the ash off and take a big drag out of it. Well, I'm making some money tonight, and I pick up like this person's feet and like start to drag the dead body out of here back to that place that buys dead bodies.
Hey,
Yes.
I'd be like, "Hey, stop! Don't get your hands dirty. Let me carry that thing for you."
Yes.
I look up at him and I go, well, I ain't paying you for it, but if you want to do it, then by all means. And I like hand the leg to him.
I'll just pick up the whole damn thing and start carrying it.
You all, while the ladies stare out front and
I wouldn't
debating
like
over, while the
I
ladies
turned to you
stand
guys
out
for walking
front,
away. I was like, "I need to get away from the ladies. They are annoying me."
while the ladies
The other
stand
guy
out
that hears
front,
it annoys the hell out of me. You're the only one that hasn't annoyed me.
Hey.
let me set up the picture. While the ladies stand out front debating over crunchy yum yums, the two gentlemen walk off and carry the body. You guys have about a 20-minute reprieve to get the body there and back. And so we'll just pause. You'll each have conversation. So, how does that conversation take while you all drop off the body?
Uh,
Kamar, you were like, I needed to get away from the
I just need
ladies.
to get away from the annoying people for a minute.
I mean, I put my gloves back on and I make a little spark with my gloves there and kind of light my cigar a bit more, take a couple more puffs out of it, and I go, "Yeah, want one, buddy?"
If you're offering, I'll take one.
Well, I ain't offering. I'm not
Crackleweed,
gonna
by the
give it to you
way.
for free. These things ain't cheap, you know. 2 copper.
Oh, never mind then.
Oh,
Think for yourself.
well, you know what? Since you decided to take the body, I'll give you one
don't
of my
worry about
fancy cigars. No. This one's on the house, but the next one you're paying for. And I take one out of my coat pocket there, and I like clamp off the end, and I ignite my fingers and light it for him. There you go, friend.
I literally
All
can
right. Okay,
in my
we're
head as the two of you are doing this and walking off.
there.
I lit. It is
You
so.
can automatically tell he has never had one of these things before. He's only kind of imitating you. So he's gonna. Would it be
So
a
he's
Constitution
not
saving
really
throw?
inhaling; he's just puffing it in his mouth and blowing it out.
No, not like that, buddy. You're wasting it. You're wasting it. You gotta feel the full flavor. You inhale like this. See, watch me. And I like try. I attempt to show him. You know what? Here, this is how it's gonna go. I attempt to
Roll a
show him.
Constitution.
I attempt to show him the best my possible way to properly smoke a cigar.
Roll a
Now that
Constitution check. Kamars, roll a Constitution check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Yo, net 2 net 1s. Let's go. GG easy. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Like, what the heck?
Wow, that was
Holy
disadvantage.
Christ.
Damn.
Double
He breathes
18.
it in. I'll describe this to you. He breathes it in like a Marine would for the gas chamber, like. Oh. So there you go. His
Oh, would you
first
look at
tobacco's.
that? You're a natural.
Oh, this is good.
They're off planet. Yeah, I can't really find them around here anymore. So, you find any, let me know.
Yeah. Thank you for this.
Roll me a 1d20 there, Grimgar. Figure out how many of these off-world tobaccos you actually have left before you start stepping into brackleweed.
ha! No burglary.
Roll
Bad.
high. Roll high.
Easy. Easy.
Minus the one that you already have just given to Kabars, you're down to 19.
Nice.
So you have 19. You have 19 actual tobacco
Cigars.
cigars. They're the only ones that are known on this planet because no one's run across tobacco. They've been using brackleweed on this place.
You know what brackleweed is?
Now, his character has probably not met the local goblins yet. Brackleweed is a local commerce. It is a local thing.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Nobody outside of Sulfur Lake City knows what brackleweed is because it's only growing in one place.
Yeah, no.
If he wants to, he could go back and watch some episodes.
But yeah. No, thank you.
All right, you guys get to the shop. Good adult things come and sail. The lich is waving his hands around like you just don't care.
Yeah, buddy. I'm looking for your boss. Where's he at?
Wait.
Inside.
Oh, fantastic. And I kind of put my gloved hands on my tuxedo there, and I look up at the human.
Go
You
inside.
ever see the?
What do you think?
You
I'm
ever
not opening
see,
the door. You open the door. That's what you're here for.
Have you ever seen hey, here's the impression that would you stop moving, Harley? I haven't even you open the door. I got to describe it. You don't want to walk in there willy nilly. Trust me. I'll describe it to you. Give me a moment.
Well, if it's gonna be horrible, then it'll wait for next week.
No, you could just wait 2 seconds and let me finish. You can take all
Fine.
the time. Impatient. You ever see Venture Brothers?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
long time ago, yeah.
So you remember the living dead? That guy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much how this lich is acting. This is, come inside. That's how I envision him. Anyways, you go inside. He's sit back. He's got his legs propped up on a coffin in the back, and a hobgoblin and a bugbear moving some stuff around. They one of them is standing on a stationary cycle, and it's cycling, and it's got some shredders on the front of it, and it looks like this weird unicycle contraption, and there's the dead body there, and it just on the cycle, and it's cycling whatever. You don't understand what's going on. He looks over, his eyes perk up. He's like, "Oh, good, there's a customer. Uh, drop it off over here."
Look over at Kamar and I go, well, you had
Here,
the
walk
boy.
over and drop it off over there.
All right, he goes over there. He's like, "Awesome!" And then he goes in there and he's like, "Here's a bag." And he's got all these little bags that are all just pre-wrapped, and he tosses it at the you Grimgar. He's like, and while you're at it, save you the trouble. And he throws a sack at you there, Kamars. He's like, take it, bring me more. This was a good conditions. You get one of the primo bags.
I look very
So
confused, and
Yeah, same here.
with a
Yeah.
wave of my hand and a couple of words, I cast Mage Hand to open the bag to peer inside.
there's a bunch of roll me a 1d20 4 times and a 1d12.
Here you
Not bad. All the way up to the 5.
go. Yeah, it's not as good as the Mars
Hey, and
two
for
18s with disadvantage.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm shocked on that one.
Come on.
Somebody's totally not hacking tonight.
Nope. No magic dice to be found tonight.
All right, so in your small sack that he tossed you, like I said, he's got a bunch of them, and he tossed you one of the bigger ones. In the small sack, you see in order 11 teeth of random varying sizes, 13 finger bones, 18 toe bones, 5 silver, and 11 eyeballs.
Eyes perk up and I go, ooh, money! And I use my Mage Hand to grab only the silver out of the bag, and then I just leave the bag there and it open as I use the Mage Hand to continue carrying it with me.
The bag?
No, the
just
mage
the
hand is
little-
only carrying the silver. I leave the bag on the ground, still open. Oh, come on,
Okay.
if you want the rest of this stuff, you can have it. And I just walk out.
I turned to the guy, I'm like, what are these used for?
Well, that's
Wait,
his
what?
bag. What's in yours?
Yeah, what's the rest of these stuff used for?
Well, you received a
You've got,
large stack.
you've
You
got a
received a
bigger
large.
bag.
You received a large sack of body holder. He threw you one of the body bags of holding.
Oh, okay. But yeah, but what are the
Body
other
bags.
parts that are in there for?
It's
You're gonna have
a
to.
Oh,
recycling business. We
oh,
we tear.
mine has nothing in it at the moment.
Yeah, yours is just a large bag.
Oh,
It's about the size of a large sack, and he calls them the body bags of holding.
gotcha.
Ew. Ew.
And so it's a large sack that's a bag of holding for bodies.
Multiple dead bodies can fit in it. Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
So you can bring him more bodies.
Right.
Yes.
And you can be a little more discreet about it.
Okay.
I just grab the bag and then
Anyhow,
walk out behind
you
him.
see the other as you all walk out the door. What you see is the bugbear and the hobgoblin. He's shredding apart the pieces of the body, and he's putting them into little bags, and they're recycling the pieces for what they. And they put a little pocket change in each of the bags.
Yeah. Okay. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nope. I'm
I kind of like
What?
spit on the coins that my mage hand is carrying and kind of wipe them off on Kamar, and then I pocket them and I give him one of my coin and I go, done worse.
Kamar's only wearing a loincloth. Kamar
No,
wears
I'm not.
a
I am wearing a
loincloth.
trench coat, thank you.
Yeah, he's got a trench coat on.
Oh,
I
that's right.
got
He's
a
got
trench
he's
coat.
Got his duster
got a
ability.
duster on and a
Yeah,
loincloth now. My bad.
Yeah, so I gave you one of the silver coins, and I kind
Like,
of
keep
spit
it. You
shined
need it
him.
more than I do.
Okay. I go, nope. I think we're gonna get along, you and me. And I like money,
Yeah,
and I like you, but I don't like you as much as I like money.
understandable.
All right.
I agree with that.
Back to the girls as you all walk back. Girls, what you see is you see a goblin. Y'all are standing there, and it doesn't take too long as a goblin comes stumbling drunk out of it. That's good stuff. Out flushes a bunch of flies behind him as the door closes back behind him. He's like, "This good stuff, Lee's going in there." He leads up on you, ready. Looks over at clocks. He's got one eye open. He's like, "You going to crunchy yum yums there?" Looking at clocks.
Uh, Shuffle
Sure.
very politely.
Oh, it's a talking wall. Oh, you are a woman. He's looking up under your tits. Didn't even realize you were there.
Shoves it off that way. I politely get off. No, over there.
He stumbles back. He's like, "Hey, hey, hey."
Boundaries, little one. Boundaries.
He's going from eye to eye. Boundaries? Ah, y'all going in there?
Why are there so many flies?
What?
Those
About that time,
little,
he falls forward onto his face, drunk.
yeah, there we go. Okay.
I wonder if there'll be another body for the guys.
No, he's alive.
Pat him on the head. All
He
right.
doesn't have to be.
For now.
For now. um, do you want to open the door?
Yeah, with all those flies that just came in after him, I'm kind of second guessing that thought now. But that's our only doors, isn't it?
Okay, you open up and you see a straw floored room. It's dark, it's smoky ish. There's a haze, but there's goblins in there. You can hear them drinking, laughing up a storm. And flies are coming out the top of the thing. You don't know where. It's not like a swarm of them, but there's a bunch of them that keep coming out.
Can we see how far can we see in the room?
Kind of about 2 squares in front of you.
So 10 foot. Okay.
That's about how hazy it is in there. You bump into a chair and you see a goblin there eating something. You bump into a goblin cooking something.
What are they cooking?
I don't know. It does not smell good. There's flies going around my face. Not happy.
It is bad. You get to the other side. There's lots of goblins they're eating and having a good old time. Clocks, you've lost sight of Remini.
I found doors.
You do. You find the other side of the room. You bump into a goblin. Before you run off there, or you get to the other side of the room. Clocks, roll me a perception check. Because it's too thick in here to investigate.
Yeah. This is nasty. I want to get out of here.
Nope.
All right. Remini, roll me a perception check. You feel stuff crawling on you, and you notice bugs are crawling on your boot.
Ew.
About that time, you open up the door and you get out, and you notice that you are crawling with bugs coming up you.
All right.
Think of that Indiana Jones scene.
Yeah, and I'm smacking and flailing and making some horrible sounds.
Clocks, you too. You're covered up to the waist and just bugs everywhere. You look back and you see the floor's got bugs matted throughout all of the hay and everything on the floor.
Vegetation clean.
That's not even fair.
You now have a bunch of clean bugs on you.
Yeah.
Well, at least they're clean.
No, bugs will go.
It's
Yeah.
go gadget shower.
Yeah.
You instantly clean or an
Oh,
object
I
soiled.
have goosebumps just thinking about this whole entire situation. Like the hair on my I have goosebumps and hair. No. Ew.
All
Ew.
right. As you all make it out of it, Kamar and Grimgar,
Yeah. Good
you
luck.
all headed. The goblin before you leave said, like, you should go south gate. But
What fucking self game?
I
they
mean,
come around eventually to the left side. You don't see the girls, but the doors are open.
I'll
What do you two
poke my
gentlemen
head
do?
in, look around.
It
Like,
is smoky and fly ridden.
You can't see
I think the ground is moving.
me. That's cheating.
I kind of tap on my cigar a little bit as I take it out of my mouth and go, "Oh, wonderful, just like my old hometown. Ugh, don't miss that dump of a place. You see,
Um,
Sparky, that's why I want money. I don't have to live in a dump like here."
yeah. You want me to carry you over there? I don't mind, but
It's a bit odd of you to ask, but hey, I ain't gonna say anything.
yeah, it's just like you're just in a weld suit, and I'm kind of in. Yeah.
Harley, zoom into this this corner. This
I'm like, up, and away, come on. And I like climb up on his back and then like get on his shoulders there.
Yes, this is what I wanted to happen.
I'm like, I can see it too in my head. Well, up and up, hits the knee, and he just
All
climbs
right,
up.
I'm gonna move kind of fast.
Kamar, roll me a perception check. You step in. You step in. This is one of the times you don't want to roll high. You see a goblin pulling up his pants as he's dropped trowel over here. You see a lot of bugs. Just the urinal just seeps right into the bug. As
This
the
is
two doors and everything clear out, you get a good view of everything. There's roaches, there's millipedes, there's spiders, there's flies, there's bugs, and you see the goblins just eating, and the cook over here is just grabbing stuff, throwing it into a pot and stirring it up and slopping it on plates, and all the goblins are just in here eating. Some of them are just covered in bugs, are picking them off and eating them.
oh well, I saved so.
And it's about that time you're like, nope.
Nope, just gone across the room.
And you close the doors.
and any of these bugs' legs substitute for grasshopper's hind leg.
Sadly, they're not grasshoppers. Grasshoppers wouldn't be found in a situation like that. These are urban nasties.
Yeah,
Cockroaches.
I'm
Oh,
still
yeah,
looking for grasshopper's
I
hind
know.
leg
I know.
I
Me too.
true.
substitute.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but there's you're fighting all the wrong kind of bugs in the system there.
I know.
Yeah, I
And
turned to the group. I am never going in that place again.
I kind of hop off of his shoulders there onto the ground below, and I go, it wasn't so bad. I like hold the cigar in my mouth as I say this.
And
Yeah,
Clarence
all
is sitting there pulling each bug
Yeah,
off
I was like, yeah,
and
never again.
meticulously checking
I have to go back into that room.
the hind
I'm
legs.
burning it down.
But it's
I'm
crunchy
gonna
yum yum.
start with fire
It's a
and
goblin
end with
hotspot.
fire.
This is
They
where they
like
hold
it.
all their.
They like it. It's okay. They like it.
You pass a porta potty. You come around the area. Let me get you to the next area so we can call it here in a second. You squeeze through a two-door area, and to the south there's Gnomes Are Us.
So 2 doors go to Gnomes R Us.
The south is the north is a vacant building for sale. The to the north, to the south is an iron door. They're iron doors, and it actually looks kind of gnomish in the way of artificer gnomish,
So
and
Gnomes
it's
R Us, 2 doors.
and the name of the place is called Gnomish Wares. Now, the the question I have is are y'all going to stop at Gnomish Wares, or are you going to continue forward to leave the city? Because leaving the city is pretty much right around the corner, around the outside,
Around the outside.
Around the outside?
around the outside.
Definitely around the outside.
If you guys were looking for a shop, this is about the best shop you're going to find.
Probably would be stopping in.
Yeah, let's stop here.
You step in, and the very first thing that greets you is this wallop of white smoke that sprays you down, almost like fumigates you.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. Please debug me.
Every step you take, the first step is a smoke thing, then there's a water thing, and then there's a drying. The dryer doesn't work as well. You're sobbing wet when you get through the store to the front, but there's maybe 100 less bugs on you now.
I go back through it again.
Go through it a few times.
I don't
You
care
get
if
into
I'm
the
wet.
room.
I don't like the bugs.
No, yeah, I agree. I'll sit there until there's not a bug to be found.
You step into a multi-leveled uh, artificer's playground of junk contraptions
Staircase.
and right, you know,
Gnomes
don't
are
worry about
us.
going
Gnomes
upstairs.
are us.
Yes, you gnomes are us. So we will leave it here tonight as you all step into probably the most sanest of all of the buildings you've been in.
I don't want to grow tall. I'm a gnomes are us. Gnome.
Gnome. I don't want to eat bugs like any goblin. From Drowse to Davy to Vinny.
Oh, always, you always gotta bring him up and just ruin the mood.
Davy. All right. We could